Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. This is the Batman with Mobius chair from McFarlane. Looks really cool. I like these like super powered, alternate versions of Batman. I thought this would come in a bigger box, but they actually fit it in kind of like a normal box, so that's kind of cool, and yeah, I mean, this, being a Batman fan, and the fact that Batman's only human, and his other Justice League allies are usually superhuman. It's good to see Batman, able to hold his own with this. So yeah, this is looking really cool right out the box. I guess this is a collector edition. I didn't even realize, but this is the box. It's not a big box. It's not a huge box because of the chair. So that's good. That's the side of the box. The artwork in the back looks phenomenal. Loving that. And side of the box, there's a 47 on there. Not sure what that means, but yeah, really cool. So I'm gonna take him out of the box and see how he looks like inside. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go over the card. The card looks absolutely phenomenal. McFarlane, I got an idea for you with these cards. I think, I know you have your digital store, but I think maybe you should do something with these cards. Maybe make like I don't know, digital store with the cards and kind of make a playing game with all these cards. I don't know. I think you should make some sort of playing. Cards are gaining popular, like cards are just, cards make me laugh. Like those Pokemon cards, you print the card and but make a game with these cards, like give them, like a Pokemon kind of card thing going on with these cards, and I think you may be onto something. But don't hold me accountable for that. I am not I don't have a marketing team or whatever. It's just an idea, but I love the platinum on this card here. But this is why I like this. This little line, this little paragraph here is kind of why I collected this. As the Darkseid war rages on, Batman's role in Gotham City and the world alters drastically as he's forced to accept his new role as a god of knowledge. So he is a god of knowledge, and I love these, like, ultimate, this transcending kind of when these characters kind of transcend into these new roles or these new powers. That's what I like. So speaking of awesome here, this figure looks McFarlane did a good job with this one. The paint is drawn in, like etched in, and you got the mask there, goes around the neck, the line. He has a little bit of stubble, I think. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Looked like he had a little bit of stubble. Let me see if I can get this light going here. And yeah, this is looking really cool. I'm pretty sure this is a reuse, but I'm not a pro with the, I don't have a million McFarlanes, so I do have of some, but not like enough to know every mold and body type. So, you know, there's definitely, I'm sure the experts out there will know which body type this is, but it looks really good. It looks really good. And another thing here, the cape is wired. It's a wired cape. Now, this is my first wired cape McFarlane. I don't know how long he's been doing this, but yeah, it's wired cape. And that makes me really happy. That is actually phenomenal. McFarlane stepping his game up. Oh, on a side note, what I wanted to mention in this video, FYI, for those of you that didn't know or are curious, in the New York Comic Con, McFarlane was there, and he was doing like a live panel, and he was taking live questions, I guess. And somebody asked him how long would he have the DC license for, and he's gonna have it till the end of 2026. So we have another year, another year and change right now of McFarlane figures. You know, Warner brokered a deal with Mattel. You know, Todd, he doesn't really have a lot of hard feelings about it. I think he's just gonna keep moving in multiple directions. For me, being a Spawn fan, I want to see more Spawn stuff. You know, I love DC, but you know, McFarlane, I just think of Spawn. But he's gonna have it to 2026. FYI, for those of you that were wondering. So then he has these pockets here that looks phenomenal. The pockets are great. So articulation here, head 360. Torso movement side to side. Not a lot of crunch. Little bit of crunch from the bottom of the waist. Look at that. It's a wire, so you can do all that. That's what the back looks like. Going from the bottom of the waist, you can tilt forward a little bit and tilt back. He really kind of twists from the top of the torso here. Double jointed elbow, rotating wrist, butterfly shoulders. Shoulders 360 there. Maybe we have a little bit too much light there. Split, double jointed ankles. Look at that. 360 foot joint, up and down, and toe articulation. So that's the articulation. Might have to heat this guy up a little bit, but it looks. I'm super impressed with this McFarlane Batman. You know, wired cape looks amazing. So now to his now we go over. He has 2 open hands like that. And the Mobius chair. I love the this is a sick accessory. I love it in the black. the gray buttons. You could use this for a lot of things. Yeah, as I could see, it is a little bit too big for the Jedis, the Star Wars Jedis, but this chair could definitely, we could get, I'm sure we can get real creative with this chair and add it to a lot. It's just a very, kind of has that cult leader vibe. It's a beautiful chair. It's really nice, really nice design. I'm loving it. And he has the batarang, infamous. Not sure what he's gonna need that for, but so I'm gonna go to end thoughts. And yeah, guys, final thoughts on this Batman. Incredibly fun, phenomenal looking Batman. You know, it's hard to even sit him on the chair because he just looks amazing standing up, but he looks phenomenal on the chair. You know, I will say he doesn't, like, it's kind of hard to get him to fully flush sit down on the chair. But you know, what I did was kind of like straighten his legs out, and then as I sat him down, bent to knees. Yeah, I mean, he looks like king, you know, he looks like he's sitting on his throne. He is a god, the god of knowledge, you know, well deserved. And you know, it's almost like a piece. You know, it's like it's a piece. You know, it like kind of just goes together as like a piece. But the Batman figure is phenomenal. The chair is really nice. I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how it would look with a Hasbro figure. There are, like, some of them are taller than others. Like, I have a Darth Plagueis who is kind of tall, like taller than the normal sized. But I'm interested to see like a Darth Vader figure on this chair. Boom, I had to do it. As I hate taking my figures out of the shelves, but just for the sake of it, I put the Darth Plagueis on here. He fits great, better than he kind of sits almost a little bit better than the Batman does, because he doesn't, the way his legs are. But yeah, man, for you Star Wars guys, if you want a nice evil looking chair right here, if you know, you want to make a nice centerpiece, this chair goes perfectly. I don't know about this thing. It might come off. I'm sure you can probably pull it off if you wanted to, but this chair is perfect for the Star Wars universe. For those of you who were wondering, or you know, maybe you were wanted to, it's just a thought of mine. Yep, Batman looks crazy good on there. Let me know what you think. You like, you don't like, what you think about the Star Wars. Let me know, leave a comment. Take care and have a good one, guys.